Let's get right into it tonight, fam. Tonight, we are going to be making a Cajun seafood Alfredo pasta that is going to be packed with flavor. I mean, packed with flavor. Some of these things that we're going to show you in this video is going to blow your mind because I bet you and guarantee you that you probably have never, ever made your Alfredo like this before. So let's get cooking. Right here, I'm smashing down that garlic to get it opened up like this, and it just smells amazing. All right, so we put that garlic down, and then now we're moving on to the meat. Right here, we have some chicken breasts. So we want to get these chicken breasts pretty thin. So now you can show off your cutting skills, and we're going to try to get 3 nice sized pieces out of this one chicken breast. Let us know if you cut your chicken breast up like this or you just leave it whole. The moment of truth. This is where you can actually see if you hacked your chicken up or if you actually did a good job. How did we do? Now, once you get your chicken cut up to your liking, then you're going to go ahead and season it. But, of course, I was moving too fast. But here is our seasonings. We have a little bit of salt, some poultry seasoning, parsley flakes, onion powder, and a little bit of this chicken and poultry rub. Hopefully by now y'all have seen our latest seasoning video. And then also we have some paprika for color. Also, to your bowl, you just want to make sure you add a little bit of oil to get them seasonings mixed in good. And then once you do that and toss it around, here you go. It's nice and seasoned. Just go ahead and put that to the side. All right, so now that the chicken is seasoned and sitting to the side, let's go ahead and talk about everything else that's going to go into this pasta. We have some green peppers, some red peppers, some onions. And then here's that fresh garlic that we cut up. Now you can't have your Cajun Alfredo without the smoked sausage. And here we go, all chopped up. Now here's the fun part of this Alfredo is the shrimp. One of the many things that's going to go in there. And you're going to need 2 bowls. You're going to need your bowl of deveined shrimp and the other bowl is your shrimp shells. Now we can go ahead and start cooking the meat. Go ahead and drop your chicken in your pan. Your pan should be on about a medium-high heat. And we're going to let this chicken cook on each side for about 3 to 4 minutes until it's nice and golden brown and looking like this. Whew! We're going to use the same pan. We're just going to clean it up a little bit. Get some of them bits out the bottom, but more flavor. And then go ahead and drop in your sausage. And we're going to go ahead and get them sausage all browned up. You know how we like them. If you're new, don't worry. We'll put a link above so you can go check out some of our other sausage videos. All right, so now that we have that sausage going, we can move on to seasoning the shrimp. If you notice a pattern in this video, it's all about seasoning, marinating, and cutting up. Literally, cutting up. We're going to go ahead and season the shrimp with some Old Bay and some Cajun flavoring. Go ahead and mix that around. Make sure everything is nice and incorporated, and then we're going to be ready to cook those as well. These sausages look pretty dang on good. And y'all know we use this strainer for everything. I mean, it's just that multi-purpose use strainer in the kitchen. Yeah, you need this. While your pan is still hot, you're going to go ahead and put in your seasoned shrimp. And these shrimps are not going to take that long because they're not that big. So as soon as they start to turn pink, go ahead and flip them over. And they're going to look just like this. You're going to be so tempted to eat this pan of shrimp, but we can't because we got to save it for the pasta. Now, if you've made it this far in the video and you're still watching, get ready because it's really about to go down. This is the part where our Alfredo sauce is going to be different from everybody else's. We're going to go ahead and make a stock that we're going to add to our sauce, and it's going to be amazing. So what we did first was go ahead and cook our peppers down. Those are going to go in our sauce as well, but I want to make sure I get all that grease off because I don't want that in the stock. All right, so now you can wash your pan and we're going to start fresh with our shrimp shells. Any chance we can get, we can add some extra seafood flavor. We're going to add them shrimp stocks. Now this right here is the secret of all. If you are lacking any seafood from your seafood dishes and want to add that extra flavor, go ahead and try this clam sauce. This was our first time using it. And it's not just for making clam chowder, but you can actually cook with it, okay? And then to that, you're going to add your peppers back in there. Now here is some more shrimp flavor. This is some shrimp bouillon. We're going to go ahead and season that right on up there. And it's going to give it a nice little hearty seafoody taste. That fresh garlic that we cut up. And then from here, that's all she wrote. We're going to go ahead and give it a nice good stir, get everything incorporated. And then we're going to let this pan come up to a boil. And when I tell you this pan is full of flavor, this is one of the best ways to add some extra seafood flavor in your dish if you don't actually have the seafood. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and put the top on that and just forget about it until we're ready for it. We're going to go ahead and add some kosher salt to our water to help flavor our noodles. Now, this is the dilemma. London has been asking me to make this Alfredo for weeks now. And I went to the store today, but she's at school. And I didn't ask her if she wanted the regular linguine noodles. But then I also seen these penne noodles, which look pretty good too. So I just ended up getting both. They was $1, so why not? And then she ended up choosing when she got home the linguine. So that's what we went with today. I went on ahead and used 1.5 boxes because once I used the first box, it didn't look like we had enough. So I just added a half of the second box and then that looked perfect. And I'm quite sure by now, every household, the new norm is to break your noodles in half. Comment down below if y'all still leave y'all spaghetti noodles whole. It is so rewarding to know that we are halfway through this dish and we have so much flavor right here just in this stock. And we haven't even started on the Alfredo sauce. Now, as you strain your shrimp stock, you want to make sure you take your spoon and just move them shells around, get all that stock out, because you're going to be so mad if you didn't get all that flavor. We worked too hard to get all that flavor for you to leave any behind. So let's go ahead and add some more life to this stock here by adding in some heavy whipping cream, because that's what's going to make our stock nice and creamy. And then also we have a container of 50/50, which is going to make it not too thick, but it's still going to be creamy in the end because we like sauce and this is how we do it. So let's move right back over here to our cutting board. Let's go ahead and start prepping our meat to go into this sauce because we don't have much time, because that sauce is going to be nice and bubbly in the moment. And we're just going to go ahead and slice up our chicken in no particular order. All right. Now, you can't make your homemade Alfredo without the fresh cheese. So one of the cheeses is some mozzarella. We're going to go ahead and get that chopped up to go ahead and put in our sauce. This sauce is bubbling away. It's time to go ahead and add in this mozzarella cheese to make it nice and creamy. And then we also have some Parmesan cheese to add that nutty, salty flavor to it. So we're going to go ahead and add 1 whole bag of Parmesan cheese and then a half of the second bag. See what we got? And then if we need to add some more later, we can do that. Go ahead and give your sauce a good old stir. Make sure the cheese is not sticking to the bottom. And then we're going to go ahead and season this bad boy up with some Cajun seasoning. After you season your sauce, as you stir it, if it's thick enough for you the way you like to, then you can leave it just like that. But after stirring it and you realize that you want it a little bit more thicker, instead of adding some liquid to it, you can add a little bit of flour and water mixture like I have here, and then add that to the pan and that will do the trick. This is the part we've been waiting on. We can go ahead and add everything into the pan that we made previously. Our chicken, our shrimp, our sausage. The peppers is in the sauce, so we don't have to worry about that. And then after you do this, we're going to go ahead and get our pot of pasta ready. And then from there, here's the part where you can tell if your noodles is going to be a hot mess or they're going to break apart easily. This is the fun part, the best part, the main part. Is when you can go ahead and add that sauce on top of that pasta and then give it a twirl, and then you can see how thick that sauce look, and it's coating all of the noodles. And then when you lift it up, you can see that chicken, that shrimp, and the sausage. Whew, who ready to eat? Because I'm ready to fix y'all a plate. The last thing to do before we serve it up is to go ahead and taste it one more time. That's right, take your fork and twirl them noodles around. Y'all know how to do it. I just went on ahead and added just a touch more of that Cajun and that shrimp bouillon. And then when I tell you it was hitting after that point, yeah, it was busting. Now, don't think that we're done yet. We still have this little bit of Parmesan cheese. We did not forget about that. We're going to go ahead and add all of that cheese to this parm to make it nice and creamy and cheesy. And from here, all we're going to do is go ahead and plate it up. Well, bowl it up just like they do at Olive Garden. That's right, you don't have to go to Olive Garden anymore for that creamy pasta, because you can make it right at home in your kitchen, and it's so good, and you did it. So go ahead and comment down below. Let us know how we did with this Alfredo and what you guys want to see us make next. As always, go ahead and roll with us, which means subscribe with us, comment and share, and we'll see y'all back on the next video. See y'all later.